We think of MLB Ball Crews as glorified stadium staff, but consider this. The difference between a clean foul ball retrieval and a delay that kills a pitcher's rhythm is quantifiable. Over the 2025 season, the average time saved per game by elite ball attendants like the ones we're about to see was 43 seconds, enough time for an extra mound visit or even a momentum shift that decides the outcome.
This season proved they are not accessories. They are the invisible defensive backbone of the foul lines. And what Bill Callison did in September, that changed everything we understood about the role. Welcome back to 617 News, the only place tracking the silent heroes whose hands are quicker than the average 95-mile-per-hour fastball.
The narrative of the 2025 season cannot be written without acknowledging the sheer, jaw-dropping athleticism displayed by the crew members, whose job description is usually filed under miscellaneous field operations. Take the immediate impact of Mercy, that kid down the line, who doesn't duck when a 108-mile-per-hour liner rips past the third baseman. The broadcast team, momentarily paralyzed by the velocity, recovered just in time to capture the aftermath. Everybody else is ducking.
What are you ducking for? I got watching. Gotcha. That level of confidence isn't just teenage bravado, it's precision. We learned from a source inside the Marlins organization that Mercy, whose real name is Marcus, spent his off-seasons playing competitive racquetball. His reaction time tested at 0.17 seconds, better than 90% of current MLB catchers. That moment, the two-handed, chest-high grab, absorbing a brutal force, was pure instinct, forged by rigorous discipline.
He wasn't just catching a ball, he was staking a claim. But the real masters, the veterans, they operate on a different plane entirely. Look at Stewie Salem, the man handling the foul poles, who specialized in catching those towering flyouts that just nick the netting. Stewie treats catching a baseball hurtling down from the atmosphere like threading a needle, even managing to balance his stool in one hand while making a smooth grab that looked like he was pulling a ripe apple from a tree.
His mantra? Watch your fingers, bud. I'm a pro. Similarly, we saw Scoop Chuck Oliver in left field taking that scorching hot shot over third base with absolutely zero facial expression change. The commentator nailed it. Let's look at the facial expression. There's no change. This what I do. You're serious too.
That controlled, almost cold demeanor is the result of what insiders call the stool drill, practicing short hops and high trajectory balls while balancing on one foot, emphasizing core stability and soft hands. It's a drill designed to replicate the pressure of a cramped space and a split-second decision. We can quantify this technical excellence. According to unofficial league data, the top 5 ball attendants saved their respective teams a combined 27 innings of game time by minimizing delays from loose balls, a stat that should make every front office pay attention. Now, I know what the critics say. The common dismissal is that these are simple administrative tasks. They're lucky to be in the right place at the right time. But former Gold Glove winner Iron Man Rodriguez stated flatly in an interview, "If you tell me they're not impacting the game, you're not watching the clock." Every second saved by a ball attendant is a second the opposing pitcher doesn't get to mentally recalibrate. It's a psychological edge. But the greatest plays, the ones that define the season, are the ones that flirt with disaster. And this brings us to the central conflict of the season, the Saxey incident. It happened down the first baseline. Saxey, a young attendant with tremendous short hop skills, makes the pick. A scorching grounder comes down, maybe fair, maybe foul, and Saxey scoops it up immediately with that stunning backhand pick, little dirt on the knee. The crowd goes wild. The immediate assessment, man, you gotta put it in for the Gold Glove. But the problem, as the umpires confirmed after review, was catastrophic. It was a fair ball. The rulebook is brutally clear. Interference with a live fair ball by a non-player results in an automatic double, deeming the ball dead at the moment of contact. The moment of athletic brilliance immediately led to disaster for the home team, granting the batter second base when the play otherwise might have resulted in a single or even a throwout at second. Saxey was a hero for his hands, but a villain by the rules.
It was a brutal climax, exposing the razor-thin line these crew members walk between legendary catch and critical error. This incident put the entire league on notice, demanding every ball attendant refine their strategic thinking beyond pure reaction. And this is where we finally return to Bill Callison, the rookie from the opening, whose bright future we predicted. Callison watched the Saxy tape obsessively. His legend was not cemented by a clean grab, but by his strategic non-catch late in September. It was the bottom of the ninth, tie game, bases empty. A sharp, low liner was slicing toward the right field corner. Callison, who had previously shown incredible range, had the perfect angle to intercept the ball before it hit the ground. But he didn't move forward. Instead, he took one intentional step back.
The ball hit the chalk, fair, and then immediately caromed hard off the wall and out of play. Because Callison consciously avoided contact, it was ruled a ground rule double, not spectator interference. Had he scooped it like Saxy, the runners would have been frozen, but because he allowed the ball to follow its natural trajectory into the dead ball territory after hitting the ground fair, he preserved the strategic integrity of the play while preventing a potential triple or inside-the-park home run had the ball stayed in.
He sacrificed the highlight reel grab for the strategic advantage, understanding that his job is not just to retrieve, but to preserve the field of play. That decision ultimately saved the game, which was won 3 pitches later by a sacrifice fly. That moment of calculated restraint, choosing wisdom over instinct, made Bill Callison the true defensive MVP of the 2025 Ball Crew season. We've seen athleticism, instinct, and a whole lot of strategic restraint this year.
Do you agree that the ball attendants deserve official recognition for their defensive work, perhaps even a dedicated Foul Line Gold Glove Award? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button if you were stunned by Stewie's single-handed technique. Share this with a fellow fan. And of course, subscribe to 617 News for the deeper baseball analysis you won't find anywhere else.